Hello and welcome back to Everything Tumbler Tutorials with Creative Final Designs. Today I'm going to teach you how you can make these tumblers. Very simple, easy to do, very simple steps, very beginner friendly. Everything used in this tutorial will have their links down below, so make sure you check them out. Alright, let's get started. Alright, here we go. We have a 30-ounce modern curve. I've already painted it purple, satin French lilac. This time I want to demonstrate me applying chunky mix holographic glitter, which is called Riata. So beautiful, guys. Look at this color. We're going to apply the glitter using the matte clear enamel spray. So I am literally going to take this right out back. I'm going to spray a nice solid coat of the clear, and we're going to come back and see how well this Riata will adhere to the clear spray. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, it's already been sprayed, and I've personally never used this method before, so I'm very curious to see how this is going to work. Okay, so it looks as though I am probably going to need another coat. I clearly missed that altogether, but that's okay. We can scoop it up, get it right on there. See, it's still missing. So this method might not be one of my favorites. Using spray paint, actual colored paints, for some reason did seem to stick a lot better, but I also had not ever tried with chunky. So that could also be where it's at, but regardless, this color is phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for just a second, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to spray it again. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hello, darlings, and we are back, and we are ready to go ahead and apply the quick set from Glitter Craze on this tumbler so that we can get it ready for the next step. I have sealed this tumbler twice. And I have also pressed down on my glitter, trying to keep the chunky as flat as possible. And that way we have less sanding when this is dry. And now we wait, and we'll come back together because we're going to hydro dip this on camera together. Stay tuned. Hello, darlings, and we are back, and we are now ready to hydro dip this tumbler. And I am going to hydro dip using French lilac, and that's the only color that I want to use for this tumbler. I just want to spray a good solid amount into the bucket. Now I'm just going to grab a little simple stick and stir it all around. And we are ready to dip. Just like that. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to be beautiful right up underneath epoxy, and I cannot wait to show you guys. Just going to pop off the excess water. I'm going to do a bonus video for you guys. Well, it's going to be a 2 for 2 really. So we're just going to kind of scoop out this purple, just get it off to the sides as best we can at this point. And we can absolutely reuse this water. You do not have to dump it out to have another color. This tumbler was done using Mirror from Glitzy Girl Glitter, and we're only going to spray paint using white. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I know it's hard to see. I was almost past the point of return outside, but I promise you I will get you better shots inside. All right, let's meet back at the table, and I can't wait to show you both of these. They look fantastic. Hello, darlings, and we are back, and we are ready now that these cups are dry to go ahead and start removing some of the paint. Where it looks a little bit cloudy right here, I kind of want to clean up some of those so that they'll really shimmer and shine. So I'm going to just use a Raggedy Ann towel, and I'm going to use some Q-tips just for like places like right here. I can just really get in and clean up so that when this gets back under epoxy, the glitter from underneath is just going to pop. It's going to be amazing. Also with this one, look at how beautiful this looks. There's only a couple of sections that I do want to clean up. Like I have one little part of the purple from down below. Very small touch-ups. One right here. I'm just going to graze over that. In fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. I have the acetone already out, and I literally just want to dab over just a little bit. Just like that. Boom, it's gone. Right here also. Just want to clean this right up. I saw, yep, right here, just this little teeny tiny spot. This one I'm not really going to remove too much of the white paint because quite honestly, this looks beautiful. I will have the Glitzy Girl glitter link down below so that you guys can find this mirror. This mirror is amazing stuff. You want to check that out. Just going to clean that up a little bit, and I don't want to forget that little spot at the bottom. Very quick cleanup. And just like that, this one, let me double check. I see another little teeny tiny spot. So just so you know, when I'm using Q-tips, I will take it and I will dip it into my acetone, and I will come right over here to the towel and just kind of dab it off. That way I don't have a whole bunch of runs occurring anywhere on my cup that I don't want. So any little specks that you see that you do not want on your tumbler, now's the time to do it before you epoxy. And I think everything else I'm gonna leave as is. Just want to make sure I have all of my little sections that I don't want any purple. Now, I did say out by the bucket that you can dip back to back. That being said, I was fighting against the daylight, and I really wanted to dip both of these for you while I had the chance. So I did go a little bit quicker than I probably would normally because I would really want to make sure that my previous color, which was the lilac, completely removed from that bucket before dipping this one, which was white on white. But you know, that's okay. That's when hustling and trying to be quick sometimes backfires, but in this particular case it was not a problem. I was able to clean this all up and it's ready for epoxy. Okay, so moving on to this beauty, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and start off using the Q-tips as well. And I'm just gonna go right in where it was almost very thin. Very thin with the paint. So look how much shinier this now looks versus right here. This whole section just shines right up. It's beautiful. See if there's any other little sections before I grab out my handy dandy rags. So let's see where else might I want to do. And this is a personal preference. You can clean up wherever you see fit, whatever works out best for you. Riata is just beautiful, and it's just coming right through. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and grab my handy dandy rag, because I have a couple of sections that I really want to go ahead and open up. That, like this section right here, is very large, and that would take me a minute to remove this paint having used the Q-tips. Okay, so I'm going to continue to go ahead and figure out where I want to continue to bring out the rest of this glitter, and then we're going to come back together and we're going to epoxy it. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hey darlings, and now we are ready for our quick set from Glitter Craze. I'm going to go ahead and do a thin coat on this. I did sand it. We already got it hydro dipped. We're ready for a very thin coat so that we can go ahead and get ready to decal. All right, darlings, thank you so much. Stay tuned, because I'm going to bring back both tumblers with the epoxy, and we're going to decal both. So definitely stay tuned. You're going to want to see them both under epoxy. And now that our tumblers had a chance to dry, you can see I already put one decal on this one. I just wanted something very simple. Did not want to take away from the beauty of this tumbler already. So just a fun little decal. I centered that right in on this 20 ounce. And then this one, we're going to do the same decal. I'm going to do white on this tumbler, and we're just going to go ahead and quickly apply it. Here we are, and we are now ready to go ahead and apply the epoxy. Thank you, darlings, so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. More tutorials coming soon.